Hello and welcome, I'm the Chris who plays games, and it's time for the Binding of Isaac daily run of the day. Today is February 24th, 2018, and we're starting out here again with Lazarus in the dark. I don't like being in the dark. I can't see things, and if I can't see things, I can't do the right thing. Oh god, spiders! Get out of here, spider spawning machine. So those little white sacks are spider spawners. When they poop out spiders, they come at you, so I'm trying to get rid of those. Unfortunately, this guy is just like a spider pooping machine himself, so let's just see if we can take him out without taking too much damage. Oh, pop that pill, as Lazarus always starts with a pill, and it's a luck up pill this time, which is better than the tears down pill it was last time. That's good. Unfortunately, I did not need to go into that room, it seems like, so that's a big waste of time. That's not going to go well for me. Awesome. Awesome. We are going to get into the item room here, which is good. I have no bombs, no money, so we'll just take the spectral tears. Oh, that is the shop. I can't do that. Luckily, I did not have any keys, so I didn't waste one on that. Thought that was open door. That's what I get for playing in the dark. Alright, I got no bombs. Got no keys. Ow. Taking lots of shots, but so it goes. Off to the Duke of Flies. So, let's kill these extra flies. You are gone, extra flies. And now we will kind of kill a few of these as they come out so that he doesn't shoot them at us. There we go. Just keeping him down to his 3 or 4 flies should keep him happy. Just spitting out a few. Oh no! So many flies. Ugh. So yeah, when he gets to 6 flies, I'm pretty sure always he will kind of shoot them out, and they will come and start chasing after you, which I don't want. So I was trying to keep him in his little corner with those flies doing their thing, but obviously it did not work fully there. We'll pick up the HP up and move on to the next level. I'm not going to run into that curse room because I would take red heart damage, and red heart damage is not my friend. Still have no bombs, and there's no treasure rock there anyway. There's a lot of rock. Anytime there's a big chunk of rock, so it's like, maybe there's something there. Like, there's a treasure rock up top there, but 48-hour energy is useless because I do not have a space item. I'm not exactly sure why I have the ability to shoot over rocks, but I like it, so we'll take it. No keys, no bombs. Awesome. Just what I need. I just said to myself, you know what I would really like? I would really like to have no ability to get into item rooms or shops or blow up treasure rocks. That's my ideal state, really. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, great. Unfortunately, I did take that red heart damage and some more, so that's going to leave me a low chance of actually getting a devil deal on this first floor. Losing those first 4 devil deals is always a pain. There's another treasure rock here. We'll go ahead and blow this up. Oh, of course. Great. I don't know. Not really a whole lot I can do at this point. I got no keys. I got no bombs. I guess I can go back to that. There's one other room that maybe we'll be able to scrounge a key or a bomb from. And this is getting kind of silly, but I feel like leaving behind the item room on a completely powerless build on the second floor is really just not doing me a whole lot of good, but seems like that's the way it's gonna play. I guess we can hope for, I don't know, maybe a latch key or something like that. Item drop from the boss. This monster. Oh boy, stay away from me. So the item that I start with as Lazarus appears to be this little red teardrop thing. Appears to cause me to, once I take damage in a room, leave behind a trail of creep. Creep is the red stuff on the floor that does damage to enemies that are in it. Not a ton of damage, but some. It certainly would be a, it's certainly better than nothing, but I would love to have anything that's more useful as an item. Just not really feeling very powerful here at the moment. Oh, yeah, so this is leaving, so you can see he's taking a little bit of damage there. as he continues to flicker because he's sitting in that little red pile of blood behind me. Unfortunately, I did take a hit in the room, which is going to lower my low Devil Deal chance to an almost infinitesimal 1%. So we did get a speed and damage up, which is nice. Unfortunately, we did not get a key or anything like that, which is less nice. So one thing about Lazarus is that he does have the ability to die and come back to life, and when he does, he gets a damage up from that death. So the problem is that when you do that, you start out with only one heart. So it's the kind of thing that you kind of want to like do when you see that you're going to have a lot of hearts somehow available. You know, so if you had a couple of, you know, balls of steel cards, or if you had a or pill, whatever they are, if you had and like HP up or something like that, those would all be good times to be able to do that. Unfortunately for me is like I never know I'm gonna get one of those items before I do, so I end up just like not ending up using the Lazarus death, and what actually ends up happening is that I end up dying in the middle of a boss room or something like that, and then I only have one life left and I die. Like, I very rarely at this point feel like I am effective at using Lazarus, but for example, going and killing myself in a curse room or something like that after, or on spikes, after that first floor would have potentially been useful, because then I could have gotten the HP up and I would have had 2 hearts instead of 1, and 2 hearts is better than 1. But I didn't do that because I just didn't know. I do have keys here, which is good. I've already gone into the item room and I have no money for the shop, so we're just gonna keep on rolling. I hate the stain, such a pain in the butt. Off. He got me, he got me, he got me. Oh my. Unfortunately, that took away that soul heart that I really could have used. Oh well. Oh, this is all he's gonna do, huh? Shooting projectiles. This is the worst part of Stain. I can take him like doing his summon enemies thing. I can take him doing his shoot stuff out the side thing, but this guy just wants to shoot projectiles at me all day long. There we go. Unfortunately, took that one extra hit. That's another case where I could have taken that bandage and I could have killed myself on the red poops, respawned with a single heart, and then I would have had the ability to, my damage would have been up, and I would have then picked up the bandage and had 3 hearts instead of, you know, what I've got now. But it's a risky business compared to having, you know, 5 red heart containers to only have 1. So, or 2, I don't know exactly, but in any case, it's not what I did, and so here we are. No use looking back at the past. Oh right, I can shoot over rocks. I keep forgetting that because it's not a thing I can normally do. Alright, you stay in your little corner there. Oh boy. Yeah, fire's good. Just stay on fire. Alright. Pooplets, you are down. Don't need that. Hopefully won't need that. If I need red hearts after this room, I will be very sad. That would mean I had lost all of my soul hearts, and I don't want that. Alright, I got a bomb, which is nice. If I come across another treasure rock, of course I won't recognize any of the treasure rocks on floors down here because I'm really bad at noticing them, but it's a nice theory at least. And I do have some keys, so I will be able to pick up the item room. Still have no money for useful shops, but I might actually get a double deal on this floor if I can keep my stuff together, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, I could have bombed. Oh well. Oh. The running into obstacles in the room because you just expect to walk in and be safe is a really kind of silly screw up on my part. I make it often, and it sucks. I could blow up that for 3 cents, but in general, I consider bombs to be worth 5 cents rather than 3, so let's keep that money for ourselves. Alright. Not a whole lot going on here. Did they not drop... That room didn't drop anything for me? Well, thanks a lot. Ugh, nothing, like, there's nothing that I'm getting that's useful. Oh, okay, so that red circular blobby dude, you have to kill twice. Awesome. The Fool, okay. Oh! Damn it. I hate those red spiders. They are my least favorite enemy of any enemy in the game. Ugh. No boss room here. Get out of here. I did go into the item room. Should have bombed a different item out of it, but I did not. Oh, frick! See, this is why I should never talk about things before they happen. I've completely ruined my Devil Deal chance just because I got greedy. I was like, ah, I'm safe, everything's fine. Nope. Everything was not fine. Screw you, Gertie. So a lot of this boss is just like, follow the simple pattern, don't get hit, don't get complacent. It's a super tanky boss, and so takes a long time, and you just have to kind of grin and bear it. You'll get spawned sometimes, and the spitting the face out thing sometimes. The spitting the face out thing, you know, your telegraph there is just that the face disappears, and it's time to move. And come back in. Just play that nice and simple. Dodge back and forth. Ugh, another freaking HP item. Not that I'm, like, super upset, but I would love to trade some of this HP in for, Devil Deals. What's up? Ugh. I did get my bomb back, but the question will be whether I lose more hearts in here. I hate these enemies, for example, and I do not want them. Little Monstro, you suck. These guys will fly through the air at me. When they do big jumps, I get scared because I can never see their shadows because they're tiny. Okay. So, picked up a couple keys, a couple bombs in there. So I did make up what I came in with, but not much more. And I would not have done that in a speedrunning context for sure. Hopefully those keys will work out something for me and give me something. This run is only to Mom's Heart. So I'm not going to get a chance to go to the chest or something crazy like that that might use a bunch of keys. Whoa. So the purple little guy is going to follow my every move. He goes wherever I go, and whatever he runs into, he does damage to. So, it's one of those cases where you would think like, oh, like maybe I can do something smart with this, but my experience with enemies that follow your steps, it's really hard to do something smart with them. All right. In that case, maybe that was smart, but it wasn't thoughtful. I can take no credit. Oh, right. I can shoot over rocks, but I can't shoot those guys in the front of their mask. That's the whole point. So these enemies from the original Zelda, you might remember Dark Nuts. They were the guys that you could only really attack from the side or the back, and not from the front. And they are very similar to that. Ooh. Dodge, dodge, dodge! My 48-hour energy pill does nothing. I am glad at least I got 1 HP up because, or 1 damage up, because I'm not getting a whole lot else at this point with all these missed devil deals. I have at least made it through this part far in level without taking damage, but that probably means that just by mentioning that I'm going to take damage in this next room. Alright, so I cannot afford the boomerang or that other item, which I don't even know what it is, to get a luck up. I will buy this pill. Balls of Steel. Excellent. So now at least I have a chance of getting a devil deal. I mean, I had a chance before, but frankly, pretty low. The chances of me making it all the way through a boss fight without taking a single hit of damage, pretty low. Making it through a boss fight with only taking 2 full hearts of damage, much more practical. So hopefully we can pull that off. Still have not found the item room. And we did find the boss room here, so... Ugh, I hate these guys. Oh, gosh. They're so ridiculously tanky. They don't stick around for long. The rooms that they're in always tend to have a dozen of them. It's really annoying. Whoa! Just ran right in between those two guys somehow, which is nice. Wow! This Balls of Steel pill is looking less and less helpful in the end by the minute. Nothing wrong with it, just wrong with me. Can't manage this room. Okay. Got it. I want the item room. But I don't want to take more damage. It's a struggle. Okay, fine. There's the item room. Those guys don't shoot things at me. Alright, fine. More red hearts that I can't use. Ugh. And it's not that the big beautiful fly is a bad item. It's a totally fine item. I enjoy it in many contexts, but it gives me more risk because whenever it hits things, it will blow up. And it is not really the, you know, damage up or something else that I'm looking for. I did get the 1 tiers up, which is good. So I guess this guy's just gonna drop little Gish who spits sticky stuff or something. I don't know if that black stuff is creep that does damage to me or if it's just slippery. I'm gonna stay away from it anyway. On the plus side, my purple fly in this one is actually doing pretty good work for me here because he's going to jump wherever I just was, the boss is rather, so he can actually help me out a little bit here. Okay, so we got the devil deal. I don't recognize that thing on the left. Okay. These are not super useful, but I have so many red hearts at this point that if I get down into them, I'm in deep trouble anyway, so I might as well just keep them. So the auto turret friend, I believe, will shoot directly at enemies. We are in Necropolis 2, which will be the final floor before we get into... Well, the final floor was shops or item rooms. The little red buddy will leave the red trail of creep behind, even if I don't take damage, which is nice. I'm not going to take that. I will keep in mind that it's there, and if I do see another Guppy item somewhere, maybe I'll go back for it. But what it will do is it will give me 9 lives, but it will at the same time cause me to lose, excuse me, the most of my red hearts. So it will take me down to 1 red heart and give me 9 extra lives. And the 9 lives is, like, you know, nice in theory, but it pushes you back out of the boss room when you die, unlike with the Lazarus death. Ooh, D100. Alright, I'm different now. I'm just gonna roll that D100 every time it comes up. That's the rule. Whenever I get one of these reroll items, I just use it constantly. Doesn't matter how good the item I have is, I'm gonna keep re-rolling. Because I always want to see something different. So, I do have the Athame, I think is what it's called, or something like that right now. We will take, so the space item doesn't matter. We will take this. Full health is irrelevant, but doesn't hurt. Oh, but we can re-roll. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Oh. Well, that's interesting. We'll re-roll again. Oh, wow. So my... Oh, okay. So now my shot speed is really low because I've got charged shots. But I do have... it's because I'm spinning. I'm like a little Monstro myself. There we go. Monstro's Lung, I think, is the ability that does that. And I've got one of the tech abilities as well. I never know which techs are good and which ones are bad. I think this is the bad one, but not totally positive. It's fine for me, you know. Oh, and I can fly, so that's helpful. You can also see that I do have a ton of life now, so that's good as well. When I take damage, I shoot things all over me, so it's good to know. So we are not going to get another reroll before Mom. Unless we go scrounging, which we're not going to do. Oh, I should have gone back for the dead cat. So I'm not going to be able to do this after the Mom fight. And this is going to be a little bit risky because I'm going down to only, and I know this seems silly to most people who play this game, but I am going down to only 6 hearts if I pick up this dead cat, but picking up a dead cat seems like it's worth it just to increase the set of things that I reroll. So yeah, you can see I've got 3, 4, 5.5 hearts. I do have 11 lives, and I will have... I want to see if I can get one more reroll out of this. Let's see if we can squeeze 2 rooms out of here. I just had the feeling of the secret room to me, and it was. Got plenty of bombs, so I don't care. I'll just bomb through here. And the, oh, the Hierophant. Cool. Like that. See if we can get something out of these. Nope. And yeah, so this build is nice, and we'll see if this build is nicer. Alright, so damage is up. I'm no longer doing charge shots, which is good because I don't like charge shots. I do have the Broken Tooth. I got an all stats up. I've also got the Hot Pepper, I think is what that's called, or something like that, which I don't remember as being a very good item, but I've got it anyway. We got all kinds of little buddies coming along behind me, so that's nice. And we'll see what we can get here. Okay, so we've got this poison thing, but I think that doesn't matter a lot because Mom's foot didn't appear to take damage from it when she came into the room. So it only affects the things that are spawned at the start, and there was nothing spawned at the start. Okay, so yeah, I shoot fires out sometimes, which hopefully don't damage me, but I don't actually know. I'm just gonna stay away from them anyway. I did just walk through that one and not take damage, so presumably that's okay. So I don't actually know. Oh, I do have an orbital, so that's nice that I can use that against Mom. I definitely like this better, especially with this red Stompy Mom. She's very quick to come down and go back up, and that makes hitting with a charge shot really difficult for me. So I am happy that I did not end up with that charge shot build coming into this. Oh, I'm shooting my own fires. Okay, so I can make the fires go away by shooting them, which I don't actually want to do. We will take the Polaroid, and we'll pick up this and use it once, and then move on. I was thinking, oh, more items is good, and I totally forgot that more items don't actually matter when they are space items that I'm not going to be able to keep. So that was silly of me. So I love the D100 and related reroll items, the D4, the D100 that change your character, because I love just seeing the silly builds that come out of it. And like I said, my rule is change every time you can. Pick our luck up. No. A lot of the times you'll pick up, especially if you've got like a lot of items in your build, which at this point I've got a fair number of items in my build just because I picked up some stuff. I didn't get a lot of devil deals, but still got some stuff. You'll be able to... Ooh. Okay, so I've got needle shots. I've got this thing that makes my tears always go where I am. So as I go left and right, that will do that. I also got some kind of I can see forever item. So that's why I was able to find that secret room. Ooh, don't like you. Get away from me. Oh, and I've got the holy mantle, so that's helpful. But I've also got another reroll here, so we'll reroll. Now I got another charge shot going on, and I am Stompy. Oh, jeez. Eyeballs, eyeballs. I hate eyeballs. Get out of here, eyeball. Ah. Definitely wish I would have kept that holy mantle for at least one more room there, but what can you do? I got the game-breaking bug. I've got a whole bunch of buddies, really, at this point. I can walk over rocks, and since I never know what treasure rocks look like in this level, this feels like a useful thing. So AWAS actually will let me just, like, go down a level. So let's do that. Don't have to worry about anything else. Bomb this. Health up. Horf is just a spit the pill thing. Ugh. I don't like this. I think I've got like a charged quad shot like item or something like that. My tier rate is just so slow that charging up my charge shot takes forever, which I do not like. So I'm looking forward to re-rolling my way out of this one. Hopefully I can find some red hearts somewhere soon too. No, perks. So perks cuts damage in the next room. Oh, down. Damage in the room you're in, unfortunately, down by 50%. This is one of the problems with using tiers or using pills, is a lot of them are bad, so you don't want to use them in a room, but it means you lose out on the ability to take advantage of the good ones. Frick! This is not looking good for me right now. I would love a full health pill or something. Ugh, my range is super short too. That's another thing I hadn't really picked up on. Feels bad. Ugh, I don't know where anything is. I will bomb you. Give me nothing. I'll bomb you. And you gave me nothing useful. Okay. Fuck. I saw the two ahead of me. Okay. So I like this. I could have grabbed. So the rule is always be re-rolling, but I haven't actually tried this build out yet, so I gotta try it out, right? So the reason I mentioned that, of course, is because there was a battery in there, and so I had the ability to go ahead and re-roll right away. But if you don't get a chance to use it, where's the fun in that? So what do I got? I got Seraphim, Buddy. I've got... Oh, that's nice. I did pick up a lot more life in that reroll, which makes me feel much more confident. Alright, now we'll reroll. Okay, I like this. I got triple shot, but the tear rate is pretty good. And my head's on fire, whatever that means. I'll reroll. Oh, I got the mother transformation now. I got the you shoot poop every few shots ability. So that's as well as scatter bombs, which is kind of a dangerous combination to have. Come on. Open up. There we go. Another luck up. Alright. You can get out of here. Woo. Dodge that. Gonna leave more poop bomblets. Alright, I'll just drop a bomb. Oh, my bombs are big. Oh, nice. Another damage up. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the boss fight with this build, but looking good so far. I might break my rule and just keep this build for the boss fight. 10 damage, tears all over the place. Not a bad way to be. Unfortunately, losing my map kind of sucks. That amnesia pill I took feels bad, but what can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? I do not care about the paralysis. Oh, frick. Oh, he has like a force field around him. Okay, so this guy doesn't shoot any projectiles or anything, he just bounces all around. Which, given how giant my tears are, and the triple shot with a tear rate of 12. Triple shot with a tear rate of 12 feels pretty OP. So that's Shoop the Whoop, which is a space item, so I don't really care about that. I don't know where to go. I'm really confused now. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. Okay. We fully explored this pathway. Yes, that's a dead end. Maybe to the right here there's more? Wondering if I didn't fully explore this. No, that's done. Having a map here would be really nice. Giant floor and I'm just completely lost. Nothing to the right here. This is just another dead end. Can't go anywhere to the right here. So maybe I was really close to this already and I just didn't notice it. Oh, boss room's right there. Oh, that was silly of me. So I do have one death left in me that will not kick me out of the room. And it's not going to matter because I'm going to kill Mom. Or It Lives, or whatever it's called. Fight, die. There we go. Done. Problem solved. Not the speediest, but hopefully one of the most fun. Finished that in 32 minutes compared to Brad's 17 and Cowdizzle 22, so I was pretty far behind, but I did finish it. Thanks for watching this Binding of Isaac daily run of the day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.